Hello, hello, hello. Wait. Oh, hello, and welcome back. We are on phase 3 of our wonderful, massive open world base that I'm doing right now. So we got this guy right here. Wait, am I gonna go? Yep, I'm going the wrong way. And then we got two big towers over here that are towards the little path that people would be taking soakers to walk up. I have to face that one and then that one and all that good stuff. I'm gonna put another tower right over this way. I have to do something over here. I still don't know what. I think I'm gonna end up doing a floating turret death wall. Maybe have a turret tower that's built into the wall. I don't know. That actually sounds kind of interesting, right? And we'll put another tower right here on this corner. And maybe another tower here. But I'm going to go ahead and work on this tower over this way. We need to get out of spectator mode real quick. And go ahead and spawn over this way. Boop. Might help if I turn my HUD back on, right? Come on. There we go. Now we can see the HUD again. There we go. Problem solved, right? Boom. It's nice when I move and... I got something in my eye. It's nice when I move around and stuff like that, and... stuff doesn't spawn in very quickly. Wait, did I paint those? Okay, yeah, there goes the stuff up there. Alright, so we're going to need to get our foundations again. Get a bunch of these. Get a bunch of double door frames. Now we're going to go from there for now. Where'd my foundations go? Boop, there they go. And we're going to go ahead and do another 6x6. Just out of spite. 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to move it over to the right. Why are we flying through the air like that? Oh, because GCM turned off. I want to move it over this way some. I'm going to move it over a little, at least one, 2. There we go. Problem solved right there. That was a 6x6. Yes, it was. Okay, cool. Always start with the middle. Let's go ahead and... Watch your eyes, it's about to get real bright real quick. Problem solved, right? Not really. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go 15 up? Yeah, it was 15. Duh. We'll just go all the way around 15 high. That way we can do 6 layers or 6 giant metal hatch frames up before the sky tower portion of it. And I think tomorrow we'll work on the floating death wall. That's going to encompass the entire thing along with chandeliers. I might not do chandeliers. I might just do use the cliff platforms in order to do a floating death wall all the way around. Just as a big FU to everybody. Like, you're taking out all these turrets individually. You're not just taking all a single cliff plat at a time to take out 30, 40 turrets. Nah. That's looking good. There we go. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to go there. Granted, if I wanted to be real toxic, I could just do double door frames all the way throughout it as well, but I want to do the giant metal hatch frames to help re-support everything. Oh! Hopefully everybody's having a good day today. It was blazing hot today at work. Like, it's 27°C right now, so it's about 80 degrees. We get up to, I think, almost 90 again. But it's cooled off quite a bit since a storm almost rolled through where I am. A storm did roll through south of where I am. But the clouds came and I didn't get any of the rain, but we got the cloud coverage that helped cool things down a little bit, which was kind of nice. Definitely appreciated it. Because today was blazing ass hot. I mean, the person that's in the bay next to me was even like adding stuff to her water because we needed something to help A, encourage us to drink water besides just thirst, and B, get some more electrolytes in us because we were just sweating. It gets like that when it's in the upper 90s. Like, the fan wasn't even cutting it, which it normally does a pretty good job for us, help keeping us cool, but nope, not today. Wonder how fast I can build this today. This frickin' snow's killing me. Alright, we got almost our initial wall set. Hopefully I'll be able to get up close to what size I need to be on the others. The sky tower portion. Even though I still might add floating ports above, just to spite people. There we go. It's gonna have to be good enough. Alright, there we go. And of course, as always, we've got the vaults to drop in. It's the joys of being on an unofficial cluster. I don't have to worry about clipping. There we go. There goes 10 volts right there. I should have placed these first, shouldn't I? Nah, we're good. I'm getting a lot better at learning my snap points real quick. I'm gonna try and get it the same height as I keep hitting double jump real quick. Try and get it close to how high the other towers are. Are you the same height? You're about the same height. You're good enough for government work, okay? It's not gonna be exact. It's not gonna be perfect. I can't do perfect. There's too many variables when it comes to building to make things absolutely perfect. But then again, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. To an extent. And hand grenades and arc are not very accurate or effective. Unless they're grab grenades and you're using them to launch somebody into a tower closer. You know what? I actually never thought about that. Might be an effective way to screw somebody that's on the back of a stego and they're slowly trying to soak. Just throw a grab grenade at them to launch them closer into the tower. That would definitely screw with people, I think. Alright, let's keep going. Today is, what, Wednesday? So I have hopefully until Sunday to finish this up. Because I stayed on after I ended the stream. Spent like a half hour trying to fill all the turrets with ammo, and I still have to fill some up. I need to find a more effective way to fill up turrets. That's, well, not just an effective way, an easier way. I don't care about effective, I just care about how much more effort do I have to put in to fill these turrets, because we don't have the /fill command like I wish we did. Holy crap, did I go through all those? Yeah, I did. I can't type today. That just goes to show you how hot and tired I am right now. There we go. Hopefully that'll cover us for a little bit. Not max crafting like 500 of them again. I know better than that. Oop, down we go. Wait, did I already build? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Can still. Let's see. Close that. Share. Trying to send somebody to my stream real quick. There we go. Let's get this built back up. Oh, I'm falling! I don't want to keep falling out of the sky. It's not fun to fall out of the sky. Granted, I'm in GCM mode, so it doesn't really bother me too much. All right, cool. We got this portion done. That was really quick. That was like, what, 15, 20 minutes, if that? And we got that up. All right, so giant metal hatch frames. Real quick. Let's close that. Thank you. 7 is what we need. I'm gonna go up 1. You're not double stacking like that. And like I've always reinforced on my other videos as well as other streams where I've been building these, you don't want to go boom, boom. You go build this, then you go back. Granted, you could always go back and just, after you finish setting these up, you can go back and do it. Or you could just go boop, 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 down, boop, 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 and just go all the way around and then hit the corners. But I like to go around in circles. I'm good at running around in circles. And again, I play Ark, so it is what it is. I screwed up. I didn't get a drink before I sat down. I need to get water in my system. More water, I should say. Courtesy of, what's it called? The heat today is hot. Hotter than balls. And right on the corner. There we go. We got a lot of building to do still. Come on. Oh. I keep going too fast. I need to slow my roll. Slow and smooth, or slow and steady. I can't remember exactly. Slow is smooth, smooth is steady. Or something like that. Don't ask. I love how the turret count is so high on this cluster. I don't have to worry about my turrets. Yeah, I can just stack turrets on turrets on turrets on turrets and have so much extra coverage without having any issues. I just know that when it comes to, if it's like this on the cluster, it can make it a struggle to raid. But when you're Jason and Kelv, oh my god, so easy to raid then at that point. Yep, I stacked those again. No. No, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really like the music from this playlist. It's made by Total Eclipse, who is a Satisfactory creator, who is also playing the hell out of Starfield now, which is kind of cool. But if I didn't have to try and get this done by the end of Sunday, I'd be playing Starfield right now, since it's officially released and I have it on Game Pass, so I haven't really been able to, I haven't wanted to spend too much time watching people stream it because it's the, I want to experience a lot of that stuff like firsthand by myself. I'll probably end up streaming it, but it'll probably be over on Twitch. Because when I do non-ARC related stuff over here on YouTube, I get absolutely no traction. And actually lose viewers. Like, I lose subscribers when I do non-ARC stuff, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'm getting a lot faster at doing this, which is kind of nice. Let's get this corner done. I might actually do a tutorial video on building one of these, because it's just a 6x6 tower, but I have a lot more stuff going into it for this design than what I normally do for a tower. Like, this is more one of the FU type towers when it... Okay, are you gonna... There we go. I'm gonna say, are you gonna clip? It wasn't wanting to cooperate like it should. But that's nothing new. Alright, cool. Now we're gonna go ahead and go on the inside. I'm getting a lot more proficient at building these, which is nice. Not having as many issues, even though I'm still accidentally overlapping some of the giant metal hatch frames, but that's what happens sometimes. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and first layer. Do the same thing on the inside, because that'll help slow down anybody that's trying to mag rush. Won't slow them down a lot, but it'll slow them down enough. I wonder if they'd be willing to, like, severely reduce the resistance, or at least like half the resistance of the things. You want to watch me play Legos? That would actually be pretty cool, Glow, believe it or not. Can I not snap this? Building Legos is like really chill. I like doing that. I haven't been able to get into like Legos for years though, unfortunately. Alright, what do I want to do? I don't want to... Yeah, we're gonna... I mean, and you could do that since where you work, you probably get Legos at a pretty decent rate, or a decent price. I would assume you get them at a good price. Or you could get them at a good price. Come on. Snap, you bastard. You could get a, what's it called? A green screen type mouse pad or like a desk mat and chroma key with the bright lighting and stuff like that. That way they don't see the desk mat. It just looks like you're building on like an invisible surface. Be pretty cool. You got to do that, dude. I'd definitely watch it. You don't even have to have any like talking. You just have like real chill music in the background while you're building the Legos, and just like time lapse it. Get you one of the Stormtrooper helmets or the Darth Vader helmet type thing. Yeah. Nope, we're going every 3, not every 2. One, 2, 3. Are you not working tonight? Wait, you didn't clip right. Bastard. One, 2, 3. Hey, it worked. Alright, that's 4. That's what I want. So let's finish going with these. It's always nice to just go straight down on one, just because it makes it easier to figure out where you're at. As long as you don't do what I did yesterday and forget some. Ah, bright light. Sorry. It's getting too dark for me to actually see what I was doing, and it was kind of annoying. This song always makes me think of like Ark. Like the song itself sounds kind of like something like you would expect from Ark. But it's not. I think I'm getting better and faster at building these. I've been live for 25 minutes now. Did some talking and we're already at this point. It's progress, I hope. Alright, we need... You need to be right there so I can build the, what's it called? Place the internal, or the higher up generator. I should have probably turned Ghost on for this. It would have made things so much easier. I'd be moving around up a lot less. You know what? I'll just Ghost through stuff. Joys of being in GCM. You get to expedite things and do stuff that you can't normally do when you're building. Like this. And now we just need some catwalks. Come on. When I have my controller plugged in, even though I'm not using it, I have to deal with this sometimes. And then we go ahead and throw some bolts down on top of that. Doesn't really need a whole lot, just for the simple fact that as soon as they take out the, what's it called? The catwalks, it'll drop down, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. There we go. I should have probably dropped that down to 1. Did I set those to high? I didn't set that to high, did I? Can I access my generator real quick, please? Yes. No, not 1. Apparently I did set it to high. There we go. Beautiful. Now to have the fun part of placing turrets. I hate placing turrets. Hey, Glow, do you want to come and do some turrets for me? Or can you get Jada to come do some turrets? I could have just did turret, right? There we go. Go ahead and place our heavies around the corner like we normally do. I don't like that. Oop, who messaged me? So you couldn't say it in chat, you have to... That's so true. I have seen your base. I actually looked at it yesterday before I got off. That thing is massive. Just like, absolutely not. I'm not doing any turrets. Have you seen my base? Touche, touche. You have way more turrets than I do right now. Oh, Lord. I needed that laugh. Thank you. All right, there we go. Oh, yeah, I did check out your base yesterday. I saw Kelv's thing a little bit. I checked out the thing that Luca did. His floating one looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass to raid. Especially if he gets rid of the TPs that are flying up, like that are higher up. It actually forces people to go up there with like a Quetz or another type of flyer that can soak. It'd be even more difficult to raid, but meh. Oh yeah, because this is barely picking up most of those turrets over there. This is going to be amazing. I can just stack turret count all day long. It's going to be glorious. Are you working right now? I assume you are. Surprised Glow's not working. Well, dude's always working. Come on. There we go. Oh, yeah. I was like, why did she DM me instead of just responding in here? You know what? One of the viewers yesterday made a good point that the towers that I'm building are easy to get mag rushed. I'm like, oh, I didn't think about that because I'm building everything out of metal. I'm not doing like tech heavy or tech metal like I technically should. So I think I'm going to do a buttload of floating turrets and maybe a floating death wall using the cliff plats to get everything set up. And just do that all the way around like I did on that Gen 2 base that we had over on the cluster that we used to play on. Our last cluster that we played on, I should say. Come on. There we go. I worked earlier today and I am freaking tired between trying to build and get this ready to rock and roll by Sunday. Now the question is he going to bring it up on Monday, or is he going to actually like have it try and get it to go live on the weekend? Because I remember he was saying he was thinking about having it live during the week. But does he have like a specific day when he's going to bring it up? Because I assume he's going to change the passwords and all that stuff for that day. I want to have everything ready to rock and roll before that. We got not Oktoberfest going on this weekend by where I live. And I'm thinking I might end up going with my friends if they're feeling better, because I know they're pretty much the whole household's sick right now, which kind of sucks. But and if we don't do our Oktoberfest, I'm probably going to go down to the Renaissance Festival. And I'm debating on if I want to vlog that or not, for the simple fact that it's going to be hot and it's going to be packed. But I want to check out their new area, because they have a 5-acre expansion compared to what they used to. It's 5 acres bigger than what it was before, which is a pretty big increase in size for it. There we go. But I'm trying to get to the point that I can stream at least 4, maybe 5 days a week. I don't know. I wish I would have started this earlier than I did on Monday. Did I start this on Sunday? I can't remember. Everything is blurring together at this point. Between the heat, work, streaming, doing this. Come on. I still wish that they came out like with a thing kind of like what they got in Satisfactory for blueprints, where you could just build the structure once, and then as you build it in the thing, and then as long as you have the stuff that you need to make it, like the structures, you can just place it like plop. There you go. Make things so much easier. Am I doing this right? Yeah, everything's lined up. Cool. It's got to be very specific and precise for turret placement. I like detail way too much. Oop, there we go. This is a really chill song. A lot more chill than what I'm used to listening to right now. I wonder how fast I can build this, because we're at 36 minutes. Essentially all I got left. Oh crap, I gotta do more of the giant metal hatch frames on the inside of the tube going down in the middle. I don't want to forget those. Bloody hell. Gotta refresh our stacks for turrets. I certainly hope that I'm doing enough turrets, like turret coverage. I'll be highly disappointed if I'm not. And to the heavy turrets again. The brightness, holy hell. Really? My dog's downstairs barking at random stuff right now. Like there's legit nothing going on and he just decided he wanted to bark down there. Don't know if you guys could hear it on the mic or not. I think that I have good enough filters on it right now. Shouldn't pick up stuff like that, but who knows at this point. I haven't really tried it. I just know I have to be careful when I'm streaming or recording when my neighbor's dog is barking. Because it's like our walls are paper thin. I missed a giant metal hatch frame right there. Like, if you forget a giant metal hatch frame, you're gonna realize it when you go to place your turrets, because you're like, I can't place turrets right there. It's nothing but air. I still need to place a giant metal hatch frame. Then again, if you're a Bob like me, you really don't notice until the very last second. Come on, snap. He's doing real good at getting the snap points real quick and easy. Cool. Let's go ahead and put that there. Boop. And we're going to go with the text and the corners. That way we have more text down below to do some good old knockback for people that are on foot trying to rocket run like dummies. One of the nice things about it being a raid base, I don't have to worry about placing spam or anything like that, because let them bring stuff in and encroach on our space and stuff. I just got to make sure that they're not able to Fortnite in. That's one of the cheesiest ways to raid a friggin' base, is to Fortnite with structures. Okay, I can put turrets underneath it on the ground still. Haha. There we go. Still gotta figure out where people are gonna be coming from. Because hopefully they'll just be coming up that ramp. Still gotta work on that area down there. This whole area right here is gonna be a freaking project in itself. Taking all of these trees, all the rocks, getting rid of all that stupid stuff that can be line of sighted. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. If you guys can't tell, that is sarcasm at its finest. Because I am very fluent in speaking sarcasm, but I do not understand it very well when other people speak it. Kind of sad, isn't it? It'd be nice if I could just, they had like specific spots on the giant metal hatch frames that turrets could snap to. That you could like, it automatically just snapped to that one spot. Instead of being able to kind of like free place them. Like it would snap right on the corner or on the middle. Like it would just automatically do that. That would make things a lot easier and faster. And it would keep people from making bad mistakes of having turrets too close to each other. 'Cause I've seen people put like 6 turrets all the way across these. Like, that's not gonna work. If they come at it straight ahead, yeah, it'll work. But if they're coming at any slight angle, Kush taught me not to do that. gonna be fun is I'm gonna have to spend like 4 hours just filling turrets. Not looking forward to that. I'm gonna do that off stream so you guys don't have to watch or listen to me yammer on while I'm doing that. Are you gonna place? There we go. I thought I placed one there, but apparently not. The game didn't register it. We got a lot going on here. I've actually thought about having a second logging on with my other account so that I could have like an overview, like just something watching as I build it, so it looks like a time lapse type thing. You know how cool that would be? Because I can do that. I would just have to change what monitor I have my Xbox hooked up to. Because I have my Xbox hooked up to my main monitor now. Since I was using my Xbox to play Texas Chainsaw with you guys. That'd be kind of cool, doing like a time-lapse build. Guess what? I think this is the second or the last row. I built this in faster time than what I did the last ones. Last one I think it took a little. First one it took me over an hour. The second one took me just over an hour, and then this one's going to take me about 45-50 minutes. Is that it? Yep. I need to get these things here. These are just like added support on the inside. That way it's a little bit more difficult for them to just, oh, we're going to do this. Like, nah, you're going to have to work on more snap points than that, bud. If I can get the snap points right. I seem to be struggle busting on that tonight. Me and the struggle bus are very close friends and very acquainted with each other. Snap. Bam. There we go. Nope. We gotta do our turrets up here still. Damn it. Don't I have... Which one do I have? Okay, heavy turrets are in the corners. Cool. Tech turrets are right on the edge. Or in the middle. Just like this. Bam. Medium, high, copy all. Did you actually turn on all my turrets? Awesome, cool. We'll go back to, we'll fill those in a bit. So we got one tower so far. Why does that one look like it's so much bigger than this one? It's the same thing. Is it that the paint makes it look bigger? Maybe. I don't know. And I have an idea for right here, actually. Just as a FU type thing to anybody that wants to come this way. Figures, it's not going to want to work right there. Nope, that ain't going to work. Let's pick these up real quick. I got to figure out where I want to put it. do a skeleton-style death wall to just slow people down right there. We gotta work on floor leveling. Will this work right here? That's gonna work perfect. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. Because it's got to be even. Because I'm using giant metal hatch frames. So this is going to be an FU for anybody that wants to try and sneak up the side. Oop, there we go. Trying to think of how high I need to go with this. 8 high? 9 high? I don't know. We'll go 10 high. 13 high. That way it's same as that. Without the sky tower portion of it. Granted, I could just do the floating style, but where's the fun in that? It's gonna start getting too dark. I need a light again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait. 13, right? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I'm screwing up here. Can somebody else do the counting for me? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, cool. So I'm not completely losing my mind. This isn't going to be like super durable, but it's not like people are going to easily get up the backside of this base. I'm more worried about them walking stuff up. Because they're not exactly running up the cliff face right here with the magmasaur. They're more likely to use a quetz or something like that to bring a stego or a turtle in. A bunch of turtles like I usually do. 25 turtle death drop. Leave the whole server locked up for 45 minutes until the turtle dies finally. Or you stick a bunch of turtles on the back of a the big turtle, big daddy turtle. Put like 25 baby turtles on the back of it, boxed in to where they don't get shot until the big turtle dies. And then when it dies, all the little turtles spill out. Just out of spite. Am I evil? I know I do things to spite people when it comes to this game sometimes. Especially people like the tribes that we've had to deal with in the past, fighting and raiding and stuff like that. I like to be petty when it comes to my builds, like, you're going to have to deal with as many layers and snap points as possible, just because. Good luck getting through that 50 stack of behemoth gates. And it's a death wall. And of course my dog's downstairs barking at the cat, I think, right now. With the sound of the bark that he just let out, that sounded like he was barking at the cat. People underestimate the effectiveness of just a little ass death wall like this. Like, yeah, it's not going to be like super effective at stopping anybody, but it's definitely going to slow them down. Especially when I have a generator down towards the bottom, multiple generators throughout this. I'm going to line the bottom with ammo crates so it's easier to fill with ammo. And it also covers this, because they're going to be in here and they'll get shot by this. That's why I like skeleton structures. Like, good luck trying to line of sight stuff or hide from things. You're going to get lit up one way or another. What sucks is I'm going to have to dye it all red. I can't do different colors like I wish I could. Might do different types of red. I could go with a darker shade of red. That'd be nice. Oh, slammed down on the ground too hard. I think I shoved my nose into the frickin' foundation right there, and that kind of hurt. Granted, I could have just probably boxed in that main part of the base instead of building the big fat towers like that. I could have just did a 4x4, like a fort wall all the way around. Like all the way around. Boop. Like that. With little smaller towers on the inside. That would have probably been just as effective, I think. Probably not. I'm gonna make a bunch of these. That way I don't have to alt tab or switch it. No, you're going one above. Right there. Sucks is I still need to do my foundations or generators on the corner inside of that. Granted, I know all the turrets on the main part of the base are powered mostly by the generator that's inside, but I want to have redundant generators. You always have at least 2 to 3 generators, more than what you think you're going to need. Just that. Just to spite people. I could even, if I wasn't worried about blind spots, I could just do a Behemoth Gate style death wall, like a few people I've seen do. That'd be kind of mean. But then the turrets won't shoot quite like I want them to. Because I want to slow people down. Not completely stop them. I want it to be a challenge, but not one of those, yeah, I'm not going to raid that. That's too hard. Nah, I want you to hit it. I want you to hit it like a Mack truck. Alright. 1, 2. Why is my dog barking? Let's pick you up. Alright, be right back. I gotta grab something to drink real quick. Alrighty, I'm back. And guess what? I got something to drink because I needed something to drink. All right. Whoa. What did I hit? Okay, I was gonna say I hit the wrong button there. And now we can get back to placing these guys. See, I'm gonna try something different than what I usually do with this. But I actually haven't built something like this with the double door frames. I've done something similar to this with pillars and vaults, but not the double door frames. There we go. So this could be something interesting. Or at least I think it's going to be interesting. I'm probably going to regret this. Yeah, I'm going to regret this. I should have probably went up one higher for what I want to do. But we're going to see how it works. Nope, wrong placement. Oh, crap. Need you to fill that right there, please. Thank you very much. At least I'm pretty solid on my snap points tonight. Not having issues with that too many times like I thought I was before. Yeah, we're gonna go up one higher with these to do what I want, or what I have planned in my head. Oh, time to make it bright again. Boop, bright light. All right, you go down one. I want to know how many turrets I can place on something like this by itself. Bam. That's not bad for like an impromptu death wall, right? Sorry. That should be good. Then I don't need to craft anymore. I need to put more on my hotbar. Then we're gonna go boop. And then where one of these isn't, we're gonna do that. All the way down. No, I don't want you lined up with it. I want you offset. There we go. And that gives me a place to put turrets on the inside. It's kind of difficult to get the snap points right. I'm gonna have so many turrets to place, it's gonna be unreal. Now we're gonna go backwards. There we go. There's a whole up and down isn't settling with me too well. Get the initial height set and I can just do this easier. There we go. And they're gonna still have some blind spots, but not as many because the turret's gonna be kind of offset from each other, from the inside turrets to the outside turrets. At least that's how I plan on it being. There we go. Looks good, I think. Yeah, that's going to be a pain in the ass to raid. No matter how people look at it. Alright. Now to place our turrets. We're going to need more turrets. A lot more turrets. Wonder if you can change the turret stack so it would be easier to place these. Like change the stack to 500 instead of 100. There we go. I forgot I can hit the shift button and it slows things down a little bit, so I'm not having the back, forth, right, left, up, down type crap. It's a much smoother thing when you hit shift to slow things down a little bit. There we go. They're gonna place? There we go. I was gonna say, are you like not placing the turret like you're supposed to, my guy? Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have picked up the foundations that I needed to so I could place my generators before I got to this point, because now snap points may not be very effective, or like may not work at all. And as always, we're going to have the higher turret count of heavies up on the very top, so it's harder to tech tap you out. Because they're not going to be able to shoot out the tech turrets like they can, or the heavy turrets like they can tech turrets. You're going to place? Thank you. I love insanely high turret counts when it comes to raid bases. I just hate having to fill the bloody turrets. Filling turrets is very time consuming, even with the ammo crates. There we go. The only thing that I can think would be beneficial is if they changed the bullet stack. Where like we just had a specific rule where you could only use the ammo crates to fill turrets. You can't fill them manually. And then you just put a like 1,000 bullet stack. That way you can just throw a bunch of bullets, because it only fills by bullet count. It doesn't fill by stack. So I might run that by him later when I get a chance. Because I think that would speed things up for our fill-in turrets faster. And then have the smaller bases have more bullets in them. Because it's not like they're gonna you're gonna be able to soak the small. You really have to soak the small bases. They're small enough that you can usually stake or rush them, or use a golem and a Tech Rex. Come on. I just noticed some of this music sounds like it's from like a Nintendo. Or like Nintendo style music. I still wonder who Eclipse got the to do the vocals for most of these songs. I don't think his wife did them all. I thought his wife did some of them, but not all of them. I can't remember. Man, I wish I could have just caged that off with another, like a 4 deep, like, death wall. All the way around the base. Just out of spite. I think I might end up doing that on one of the next builds that I do. Have multi-layers of death walls, have it all one, like, solid foundation type thing. Just take over an entire, like, peninsula. But I know there's a couple islands on this map that are easy to build on, and they're big. And if they got rid of the boats, which would be a good idea to get rid of those to where people can't use the boats to mesh into other stuff. It's a boat raid, pretty much. Because boat raiding is garbage. It's an asshole move. Oop, nope. There we go. I wonder what codec I'm getting for my live stream for people to watch. Is it the VPO9? Let's see. Stats for nerds. Yep, I get the VPO9 codec. Awesome. A lot of people don't get the VPO9 codec when they're small like me. Usually for the bigger streamers that get like tens of thousands of views a month. Well, hundreds of thousands of views, I should say, because I get roughly 20 to 25,000 views a month. I just wish that I would have did the generator thing before I start building my wall. See, this is a Zelda type sounding, like they're playing an ocarina. But it's not a ocarina. It sounds like a is that a xylophone? I don't know. It sounds kind of like what a xylophone sounds like, I think. Or the bars type thing or whatever it is. I think the inside I'm going to do nothing but heavies. Not tech turrets on the inside, because the tech turrets aren't going to really be able to shoot. But the heavies will be able to shoot easier. I think. Placing turrets is tedious. Oh, so tedious. No. At least I'm getting pretty good watch time off of these streams. It's one of the things that I was struggling with some of my videos with the watch time not being that great. But I'm averaging at least 3 viewers throughout the entire stream, which is kind of nice. And then it pops up and drops down, goes up, down, stuff like that, but has to be expected. Considering YouTube is not like a site that a lot of people watch live streams on, that I'm aware of. A lot easier to watch people stream on Twitch. I wish that the interface for YouTube's live service would be closer to what Twitch is, just not the Kingmaker system like what Twitch has. Just unless you're looking for a specific live stream, it's kind of hard to find them. There we go. Oop. We're at the end of our rope. If I could find a way to do like a death wall built into the wall itself. Oh, I know I can do that with something like pillars, but that'd be wild. For something like that, you have to have the pillars like halfway in and halfway out of the wall. I'm just like, I don't feel like doing that. That's too much work. I can just do a floating death wall instead. Which that is going to be a tomorrow thing, I think. I'm going to work on getting the rest of the up top done tonight, hopefully. Just need to get some of the bullets filled. Which isn't the easiest, I don't think. There we go. I'm gonna have so many emmer crates, it's gonna be a field day having to demo the stupid things that I'm done. Yeah, I know I should have probably just put that directly on the ground, but it is what it is. Oh, it's getting dark. I need to turn my game up. Nope, my game already is up. Nope, there we go. course, I got mechanisms in place to slow people down. Alright, we'll have mechanisms in place because I still got to do the giant bear traps, which I plan on putting down everywhere. I keep forgetting how bright tech turrets are when you place them at night. Especially when you have your gamma turned up to 3. And again, this is gamma normal. It's even brighter than with the gamma at normal. So we're going to keep it at 3 because then it makes it just easier for me to see in general. We're almost done with the main part of it. And I just got to place turrets on the inside of it. Look at that. That's going to be freaking gorgeous. Problem is, I don't like how right here, if they position themselves right, to be able to shoot rockets up and line of sight the turrets right there. But I think that's, yeah, this is actually one of the places that I planned on building some stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter. They're going to have a hard time getting up to it anyway. Giggity. Alright, so this is where I wanted to do my heavy turrets. Just the heavies, nothing else. Because tech turrets don't particularly like to shoot down or shoot through stuff like this, like heavies do. Alright, Kona, you gonna lay down like a good wiggle butt? Heck, I could just put generators all throughout this up top on the hatch frames themselves. Like, they're gonna have a field day shooting out all the generators. Just out of spite. Because this is like perfect to have a bunch of generators in anyway. Even if they are exposed. I can put the generators up out of reach and down below. That's where they can be reached. They'll need a Tech Tappy and probably a Rex or something else to take them both out. And it'll help reduce line of sight issues, or yeah, line of sight issues, because I won't have anything volt dropped. Maybe. But people are going to be like, what the fuck did he do that for? Because I can. Need I say more? Because I can. I like this song. Got so many turrets to place. My turret count is skyrocketing with this, just this little tower. But they're gonna go to rush the tower and be like, why are we getting melted? Because of the excess number of heavy turrets on the inside. They're gonna get right into the range of when you get real close and start taking out the other things that block it. I like being petty. Granted, I just thought about another way to do a freaking tower, a death wall, just to spite people. Holy shit. Oh, this is going to be amazing when I do that video. Because it's going to be a spite you type tower. Maybe. I don't know. I might do it. I haven't decided if I want to do it like that or not. I definitely want to do this like this, but I might have an idea for a caged tower build where it's got all the snap points. And they'll be a little bit more protected with how many snap points they got. God, that is freaking gorgeous. Like, oof. That's almost worthy of a snapshot. But I'd have to go in spectator mode to take a snapshot if I wanted to. In which case, I'm not going to worry about that. I suppose they're going to be changing something with the ads sometime in November. Kind of curious how that's going to turn out. Really don't want to have to do these like this, but I might have to. There we go. Like, these are all just going to cover everything, so I'm not worried about putting vaults down on them. No, radius max. Stop decreasing, go to max. Granted, I could do probably like every other. Oh no, I couldn't. Oh well, that's like the perfect way, isn't it? And I'll be able to paint the generator easier now. Oops. Some LE and U activate and radius pulse max full. And you're going to go to set high and copy. Gorgeous. And all those orbs is going to just cause a bit of lag. It's going to slow things down a little bit for people. just because of the concentration of how many orbs there are from compared to over here. There's not a whole lot of orbs because there's only like 2 generators, and then you got 8 generators back to back to back to back right there. And they'll actually partially supply power to my cliff plat death walls, or my floating death wall. That'll set all the way around this thing tomorrow. Alright, are you gonna attack me? Yep, you're gonna attack me if you saw me, right? I need to see if my leave me alone's working or not. Alright, so I guess it works. They're not actually attacking me, right? Nope, cool. Let's head back to our hole. We just got random manas just chilling. Granted, I know this is kind of close. Like, they're kind of blocking each other, but that will shoot through if need be a little bit. I'm going to build something like that over on this side. Just to spite people. Instead of having another massive tower, I'll do another one like that along here. I'll do a tower here though, just because. There we go. Nah, we'll go one more. 2 more. There we go. It's going to be squared up with that perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. 16 will be good. Bam. We'll go 18. There. That way it's actually closer to being centered. It's gonna be off a little bit still, but I can't do anything better. That'll work. 1, 2. No. Just gotta make sure I don't get too close to the edge. That's close enough. No? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Still kind of close, but actually, wait a sec. Nah, we're gonna clear up that one. There we go. We'll run on this side. Oh, it's a little bit more spaced away from that wall. My main base area. I don't want to do that too much. So we're gonna have 2 more of those big things right here. God, just those are gonna cause issues. Get rid of the berries, the bushes that are in the way. There we go. That's good enough for government work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That'll work. The sad thing is I still haven't even integrated my floating turrets yet. I need to find a nice flat open area for that. And again, there's another castle, I think, somewhere that I can build on. No, I don't want you to there. I need a lot more of these guys. Alright. Sad thing is I could have integrated this directly into that structure if I built it right. And it would probably look a lot better and probably perform better in terms of defenses, but I don't want this to be impossible to raid, just really, really, really difficult to raid. And be as not friendly to people trying to raid with mags as possible. But then I suppose I could have did something underwater if I wanted to be impossible for mags to raid. I also think you ought to drop the resistance for mags on this map, just so that people can't just sit there and mag rush. Like, you gotta use another technique than mag rushing, buddy. Sorry. Not sorry. Already easy enough as it is on the main part of the cluster to raid people when they're defending and you're mag rushing. Because your mags have like 800, 900k health. Because our max bred and have full health stats and all that stuff. Stop dropping out of the air, buddy. Come on. Still think a blueprint system needs to be in place for building. Make things so much easier. Build it once and then you can just mass produce them without, as long as you get the materials. I have like a structure cap for it can only have X amount of structures on it. That would be, then you get the benefit of, do you want to use a blueprint or do you want to and have a cap of how many structure pieces you can have, or you can build it manually, or you just have like the bare base set as the blueprint and then you can add on to it afterwards after it's been placed and built. And that'd be pretty cool. Or you have different blueprints where they kind of like overlap, like you have to do one, then the next, and then the next, and keep going. Oh. Looks like the sun is finally starting to go down. Remember, during the summer, it'd be like this at like almost 10 o'clock. The sun's still almost out. 9 o'clock, the sun's still out, nice and bright, to where I couldn't walk the dogs still. Ah, no. Yeah, we're gonna definitely have to craft more double door frames. Oh. It's still going to be fun trying to fill all these turrets. I'm going to have to spawn so many of the ammo crates in. Do like a solid line of them all the way down. Just fill them all up with ARB. Then after it's full of ARB, go back through and do the shards. There's one of these, I think it does maybe 20 turrets, 20 heavies. One ammo crate does 20 turrets. I'm gonna have a lot more turrets than that. There we go. I actually could almost combine that. Could I? Or does it drop down? It doesn't drop down, does it? That's a good idea. Granted, this puts it into line of sight territory right there, but we'll keep that so it keeps the snap point. Or no, we'll do this. There we go. Oh, I'm devious. Oh, fuck. That just means I have more turrets that I have to place. I'm not thinking things through. Let's get rid of the berries. Actually, you know what? Let's just drop the inventory. There we go. Make a bunch of these again. I didn't think about that. This just means more turrets that I have to place. Oh well. It adds to the defenses. Makes it even more difficult to raid from behind. Not impossible, just difficult. That's the whole point. What? Huh? Yeah, no. That was weird. Why did that end up doing it like that? Like, you didn't snap to the right spot on the foundation? Like, I thought the foundation only had so many, like 4 snap points on the foundation. At least on the top part. Then you got 4 more underneath after you snap to the top. That was a little weird. Do I need to move that out? No, that should be good. Still kind of close, but it's just going to be more toxic for anybody that tries to raid it. They're going to look at this and be like, what kind of idiot built this? This guy built this. So, Kelv, if you're watching, I did it. Then again, I've never thought about doing like death walls in like an open world setting. I usually do towers because you get the 360 coverage and all that stuff, but I have 360 coverage with this too, apparently. It's going to actually help defend the inside of the in here, because that's going to actually be able to shoot if you're in here, because it'll be close enough. Hopefully I have the turret count needed to be able to do this. I got 2,000 turret count, so we should be good. If not, I'm more worried about what's facing outside than I am facing in, so I'll do the outside and then I'll do the inside turrets. Or should I do the inside and then the outside, because the count's going to change drastically? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Although I do have an idea for another tower design. Oh, yes, I do. Just I gotta try and implement it somehow. And hope that it works. But who knows at this point if it will or not. I just got to figure out what the turret count is on the inside versus the outside when I get done. See if I need to start on the inside and stack turret count. Or see if I'm able to actually spawn in turrets and go over that count. Just because I can. Because you get weird abilities when you are get the GCM, and you can spawn in cliff plats and all that stuff. I'm thinking about doing some floating cliff plats instead of just floating turrets. But I have to practice on my cliff plat tower and work on trying to get a 360 coverage all the way around, like I normally can. It's been a while since I built my a cliff plat tower. It's been a couple months at least. But when I got used to it, I was able to pop one out every 20 minutes with over 100 turrets on each one. And again, once you get the initial foundation set, it's not that difficult. It just gets the initial setup's tedious as hell. That's kind of to be expected. I haven't seen any more information since about ASA, which kind of sucks. I wish they'd like do an actual like some like gameplay footage and stuff like that. You would think that by now they'd have the actual like map done in Unreal 5 so you can actually see like what the map's gonna look like. But no. I didn't think about that. This is going to be joined right here going all the way up just like it is on the other side. Awesome. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Like, is it supposed to be like that? Yes, unfortunately, I think it is. That's going to be a snap point hell for me. Trying to get all the snap points right is not going to be pleasant right there. Luca's going to look at this and be like, what the fuck did you just build? Actually, I'm waiting for Jada to get on here and be like, what are you doing? I don't think she's here anymore watching. Since she's at work right now. Oh. I just thought about this. If I made the base big enough, I could do turrets facing inside and out all the way around. Now, I got plenty of these. I just need to get the full 500 stack right there. We're good to go for at least 20 minutes. I could be even more toxic and put stairs at the end of each of these foundations all the way around. But I really don't need to do that, do I? No. I really don't like that red. I need to find a darker red paint. Like the maroon or something like that. That's a little bit darker. It looks more like blood. Partially dried, congealed blood. It's been so long since I built like an open world base. Is that right? Yep, that's good. Cool. Because I'm so used to building in caves now. I'm gonna have to get used to being open, like building an open world because of ASA when it comes out. You're not gonna have too many like caves to build in. Servers that have like 4 or 5, like all the like maps on their cluster are gonna have like 3 or 4 of just island, so people have enough places to build. But I kind of wonder how the PvP is going to be on ASA if you only have the one map. Like, some clusters be like, instead of having 15 to 20 people spread out or like across different maps, like 15, 20 people on each map. We're just going to have this one, and you guys can fight over who's alpha. And then you also don't have to worry about transferring servers or anything like that until the other maps start coming out every couple months. But that's actually how they're planning it. We already know that how wildcard works, or what wildcard says they're going to do and what wildcard actually does are nowhere near similar or the same. There we go. Find a frickin' lead. We got it. I think, I hope, I pray. We're going to find out if I do or not. Now to do the fun part. I need to get the giant metal hatch frames. A bunch of these. I'm really not looking forward to placing my turrets. Alright, we're gonna do there. I'm not looking forward to I don't like that. No, we're not gonna do that right there. Or should I do that right there? Yeah, we're gonna do that right there, just because. Give them some hopes and dreams. And when they get lit up by the other tower and stuff like that, it's gonna destroy those hopes and dreams. Or at least add a little bit of challenge to it. And we're like, yay, we're making it. No, we're not making it. Did I not get the count right? Are you freaking kidding me? I didn't get the count right. Alright. We can fix this real quick. Oops, I didn't want to destroy that. Or I did want to destroy it, but I wanted to go higher. We're going to go ahead and just destroy that. Rather than add. Because I already got enough as it is going over this way. I don't need to go any further. Technically, that's not a mesh structure because, yeah, it's in the mesh a little bit, but it's destroyable. But we're not going to have to worry about it now. Nope, there we go. Alright, now for the fun part. Adding all the frickin' hatch frames. God, save me. I have never done an open world death wall type setup. I'm used to only needing to put turrets on one side of a death wall, not both sides, to make it effective. And I would do like a B gate death wall, but herein lies the issue with doing that. I don't want to have line of sight issues. I don't want to block my turrets. I want everything to have like open range to light the hell out of people and stuff like that. Did I not get... Thought I got my counts right, but apparently I need to go back to elementary school and learn how to count again. And it could just be that the fact that I've been up since 4:30 a.m. and working since 6. I've definitely put in some work today between my normal job and then building this base. People are going to be like, those are too close. Not really. As long as they're not touching each other and it's open type format, it's going to slow people down. It's not going to be impossible to raid. I can make it impossible to raid. Put stuff down in the mesh, but I don't want to do that. I want to make it fun to raid. Make it a challenge. And again, with all those orbs that are going to be popping up from the generators, it's not going to be pleasant to raid anyway. 1, 2. We got, or There we go. I still think the blueprint system would be good. But that's like wishful thinking. Why do I keep over double stacking those? And then tomorrow I can work on either the area that like goes up to this area, like the main entrance. I can build some towers there tomorrow, or I can go all the way around the perimeter and do a floating turret death wall that's up out of range of people to be able to hit things as easy. Because I had the ability to spawn in cliff plats, I can spawn them all like in a row of each other and do the foundation stuff and like that, and then destroy the cliff plats to drop the rest of the structures that I don't need. And it'll leave the floating towers in place, or the floating turrets in place. Ideas. So many things that I can do. It's kind of wild stuff that you can come up with on ooh, I like this song. The things that you can come up with when you have access to GCM and pretty much no build limit, as long as you are, you know, not putting things on the mesh and being somewhat fair when it comes to building. Building raid bases is fun because you're like, how do I make it a challenge without making it impossible to raid? And I've seen a lot of people that build raid bases, they just go balls to the wall like, I'm gonna stick 20 billion turrets in one area. No, that works, but it's not quite as fun to do that. And then you get like my buddy Pitt, where we're on a server that has no turret limit, and he legit shoves 7,000 turrets into one area where you get 10 FPS. But you know what? Every single one of those fucking turrets had bullets in them, and nobody was raiding us. It took the admins wiping our base to get rid of us. And again, I think they did a wipe. I can't remember. And that's one of the reasons why we quit playing, is because they did the wipe. Other than that, the tribe we were at war with just never hit us. They couldn't hit us. Especially after Pitt had his shit built outside. Dude was built like a frickin' master builder. And Pitt's not even a builder. He's more of just like a PvPer. He likes to rage and blow shit up. He got a lot of practice on that base building. It's kind of funny. Jesus. Am I falling asleep or something? Because I'm struggling with placing my double giant metal hatch frames. What sucks is I'm not going to be able to cage this in. I wish I could. But I'm too close to the edge to even think about adding a cage. Come on. I may not be able to add turrets to the inside like I did the other one. I really wish that I could, but I may not be able to. I'm still going to put the hatch frames on the inside just for extra snap points and where I can put the generators, but it might cause issues. I'm gonna get comfy. My leg's going numb the way I was sitting. Fucking A. Whoa, desync. There we go. I forgot I had to hit shift to slow things down a little bit. Now it's easier to not overshoot things. And the snap points cooperate better. Alright, and fuck. I think this is 1, 2 rows left. Yeah, buddy. Progress. Like, how many people have you guys seen build something like this out in the open world? Like, that's not even technically a tower, that's a wall. But it's going to be a, hopefully a very effective wall. But doing this just gave me an idea for a base that I can do. I just have to have a big enough open area for it. And then I can stack the hell out of turret count like crazy. Yep. That's where I screwed up. Wait, there we go. Right, problem solved, I hope. Snap points are integral to good building. Don't have your snap points right, you might as well just be building a deck of or a house of cards. I learned that the hard way. You want to build it like a fortress, not a house of cards. Or if you pull out 1 or 2 cards, boop, it's all fall down. Nah, you want it to be as many snap points to each other as possible. More snap points to better. It's really gonna suck is trying to do a video, like a base tour type thing of this. I might just do a cinematics short. Boom. almost done with the giant metal hatch frames, and we're oh fuck. Sorry to do those on the inside. That's one of the problems when you get this big and you got to try to record. It doesn't work quite as well for the simple fact that things don't like to load like they should. Even on that. Where did I fuck up? I screwed up somewhere on this area. No? It's right in the middle. Right in the middle. Now we're getting off shot a little bit. It doesn't make any sense. Because now it's off even more. It's like for some reason the snap point didn't like match up like it should. Are these like that? See, this didn't do it. So I screwed up on this one somewhere. So we're gonna try and fix that. Where are we gonna fix it? I don't know. Oh wait, I gotta do the edge first, or the, that's what I probably did wrong. Just to be on the safe side. Then we do that. I think I did the corner and then this, because that shouldn't have did that. We're gonna find out when I get towards the end though, if I actually did screw it up right there, or if it's just gonna keep doing this like random. Yeah, apparently it's just gonna be weird. I don't know why. I thought I had my snap points right, apparently I didn't. Am I able to? Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, is right there. Not, you know what? We're gonna do it the other direction. I'm gonna start over here on the right and then work my way to the left. Just to be on the safe side and not screw anything up. Because I know better than that. That mana is just random mana just chilling up there. Like, sup, bruh. Yeah, because all those are normal, like they should be. It's like the last one decided it wanted to be complicated. Are you guys lined up right? Yeah, you guys are lined up right. It's freaking weird. There. So for some reason it gave me 2 snap points on the very end. It's not supposed to do that. That means it wasn't snapped around the corner like it should be correctly. So the only way to maybe fix that, and it doesn't look like it's working, it looks like it's going in the opposite direction. It's like, for some reason, the building up this high is not right. It's like, see, we're gonna have to just let it roll. As long as it's snapped correctly over this way. There's just something wrong with the top. I don't know what, but there is something wrong with up top. I feel bad for anybody that actually tries to raid this. Because I could have been a jerk and sank foundations and snapped into the foundations that are sunk, and then still build on the top foundations just out of spite. Nope, put those away, buddy. We're not playing Wolverine today. Alright, and then we're gonna go across the top and then down every one. It's gonna be the whatever is offset from the ones that are below it. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh. I'm like, where am I? I'm lost. We're going to put one on here just to be on the safe side. Just like this. Then I'm going to go on this side and 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Then that's where it goes. And go all the way down. People are like, oh, that's weird. But it's effective. That's all I care about, is that it's effective. Like, you're gonna have a field day trying to rush through this. You're gonna legit have to take out the foundations, which shouldn't be that difficult because the foundations have less health. Or actually, no, I think they have the same HP as 15,000. Yeah, they got the same HP as the giant metal hatch frames. Reposition. There we go. I wonder how many turrets just this thing by itself is going to have. Probably way more than I intend. It's going to be a pain in the ass. I screwed up. Pick up. Was that the only one that I messed up on? Yep. Cool. It's fine by me. Warning, seizure warning. Maybe flashing lights because of the green stuff. This is going to be a masterpiece, especially since when I put the lights up, they're going to be like, what the fudge? Here, we're going to get rid of that so I don't have to deal with the green flashing from the thing trying to place. We got 3 rows left. Cool. And I'm probably going to tomorrow's Thursday, so I'm going to take a break from streaming. And I'm going to be placing turrets on this because I don't want to put you guys through the dredge of me placing turrets and be like, oh, I gotta pick all these up so I can play with the count. Granted, it'd be a nice learning experience for people that are not experienced with building, but it'll work. God, this is gonna be a horrible raid. And watch, Kelv and Jason gonna do like, we're gonna throw a mag on the back of a Quetz and just fly the Quetz right in. Like, thanks, dude. Thanks. All my hard work on this shit. Oh, we got to the end already. Cool. Go. There we go. I'm getting stuck here. I don't like this. That didn't go right. So much easier to do in GCM instead of having a tech suit and flying all around and stuff like that. Is that right? Yep, cool. I am losing track of everything right now because we're towards the end where I don't have as much like ceiling space. I might have to put Ghost on, or is it gonna work now? We're good. God, that's gonna be horrible. No, I just gotta put turrets on that. I'm not looking forward to that at all. Alrighty, it is 8:30. I've been live for like 2 hours. Well, 2.5 hours almost. Yeah, 2 hours. It is time for me to get ready for bed. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you all have a great night. And as always, happy arcing.